If you feel like you're an unhealthy sports parent, you're not a good sports parent, maybe you feel like you're living through your kids, you're probably not. You're probably competing through your kids because you wish you had it to do all over again. You have all of these regrets. Well, your job is to start competing again and leave the kids alone. Lead by example. So your job is get a six-pack, lift weights, start doing CrossFit competitions, start running marathons, become a professional or an amateur bodybuilder. And not just work out, you have to compete. Anybody can work out and be into their personal fitness. But when you're competing and there's an opportunity to get your butt kicked, that's a different ball game. So I would encourage you to compete as well. How about jiu-jitsu? If you compete in jiu-jitsu and you're trying to become a world champion, you go, I've got a 10-year path. I'm going to be a black belt within a decade. And you're going to be on the jiu-jitsu match 3 days a week. See, now you get a chance to do it all over again. You may not be able to wrestle again, but you can compete again. And you can grind. And you can show the kids how it's done. And you can train with them. And you can lead by example. And then when they need to learn what it takes, they're not doing what they need to do, there's no frustration because you're like, watch dad. I ran 7 miles at 6 a.m. on a Sunday morning before church. I became a professional or an amateur bodybuilder. I've already got my blue belt. I went to a tournament and got 5th, and I didn't cry and fall apart, and I got back to work. So your job is to start competing again. Then you can work out your frustrations with maybe your past failures and your regrets by starting over. It's never too late to compete. You can become an ultra marathon runner at 60 years old. There's a few of them out there. So that would be my advice. And I think it creates a good, healthy relationship with your kids when you're grinding every day and you're competing, and then they can simply learn by watching, and your frustrations will just fade away, and it's a good father-son time, father-daughter time. Sometimes you can compete together or train together. Maybe you can do hill sprints, which is what I'm getting ready to do. Maybe you can do hill sprints together on a Sunday. And you can lift weights in the garage together. So it creates a very cool opportunity also. So there's my tips. Good luck. We wish you great success